early. Hopefully all is well. So, get my juice. Like I said, hopefully everyone's well while Silas speaking. I'm gonna do this deep video. Explaining some things about heaven and hell. Hopefully I'm clear. I'm gonna start at the 2-minute mark. Now let's begin. Oh, I still got 10 seconds. Make sure you sexy. Gotta make sure you sexy, that's all I can tell you. Peace and wisdom. Man, I had some classics on private. I ain't even know that about 3,000 videos. Thank you, Page E3. And the rest of y'all that give back. And especially those of y'all that's channel members. Well, I don't want to say especially because some of y'all may give back. I'm considering... More than likely I am. I just got to take the time out. I already did all the videos that was on private. You know, about 1,500 of them. I made them public, so... They might be all public soon. Y'all have to worry about the channel membership. Y'all could just give back. Hopefully y'all get a little better with that. So I can do things I need to do. But let's get to this deep content. I want to discuss the land of milk and honey. I'm assuming this is what you guys know as heaven, the promised land. And I want to discuss near-death experience. Or let's say after death, after life. Now let's start there. Maybe like in 2016, I did a near-death experience video. Some of y'all may have seen it. I don't know what I titled it though. But I did a near-death experience video. And I was explaining in the video how when I died. Now keep in mind at this time when I did this video, you had near-death experience videos out. And of course, when I was younger, you did have a few people that had near-death experiences. It always had to do with them seeing themselves and being taken to heaven or hell. But in my near-death experience, I didn't get any of that. Said the scariest video you've ever done. Yeah, when I had a near-death experience, it wasn't none of that. I was just stuck in darkness. Thick, nasty darkness alone. It was horrible. But the point I'm saying is, I see now when you deal with near-death experience tellers now, y'all all seem to like put that in y'all story now, like y'all was in darkness. I'm saying that because I wonder if some of y'all noticed that. If so, then you can get my point when I say like, you live in a world of lie. Again, I'm 40, when I did that video, I was in my 30s. I've never heard nobody say that before. I said it because that's what I experienced. Meaning, when I was telling my near death experience, I was basically saying, I don't know where y'all was going in death, but I didn't end up there. I ended up in straight darkness. I panicked. I died in that thing, I think. I don't know. I came out of it mad. Meaning the darkness I was in, because I'm assuming most people that have that in their near-death experience, they got it from me, or they either got it from somebody that got it from me, and kind of added into their story. Peace and wisdom, unknown concept. I want to give y'all a little details I didn't about that near-death experience. Since y'all like stealing so much. This the part none of y'all say, where I know y'all didn't, well, that I've heard, where I know y'all didn't have the experience. When you in the darkness, meaning I don't want to say when you die, it's just an experience, we all still alive. But when you have that experience, and you go into that darkness, like Hard said, same happened to him. It's not a laugh. Like some of y'all, when y'all say like y'all had y'all experience and like it's a laughing, you was laughing. There's no way none of y'all could have experienced what I did and walked away with it laughing. If y'all experienced it, y'all wouldn't lie. Like, you get my point? Man, I was in nowhere. I don't think y'all get that. It ain't even about, remember I was telling y'all like the darkness was like thick when I went to Yale. It was like kind of like my voice was caving into me. So it was making me not want to open my mouth and my ears too. You can see that it was suffocating. Meaning whatever's out is kind of being pushed in. So when you're breathing out, you get it? But you ain't suffer, y'all. I started panicking. But it wasn't a suffocation panicking. But the point I'm making is this. You're like separated. You get my point? When I was there, I was feeling like you feel what being cut off is. You get my point? And that shit, like I said, most of y'all, man, y'all would not lie. Y'all would not be how y'all lie if y'all experienced that. That thing stay with you, and you get it? It's the details that you don't forget. Because I thought it was real. Like I said, when I woke up, I was mad. Meaning you don't wake up like, oh, thank you, Jesus, that wasn't real. You wake up like, oh, hell nah. I was just nowhere. Like, where is that even at? It's a horrible feeling. I can't even explain it. All I could tell you is it was a vision for me to see, like, when you cut off from life. But I don't think none of y'all can, like, so look up salvia stories. It's a plant. That's not for y'all nonsense, but the feeling, that's the main thing I could say. I wish I could help y'all to like get the feeling that I had. Cause you ain't got no body or nothing. You have your awareness. Like you can hear, I don't remember if I could taste. Like I said, it wasn't nothing. It was like being in unconsciousness but awake. So my first thought was, like I said, I had a dream. I was living a certain lifestyle. I don't want to go through the whole near-death experience. I want to get into the meat and potatoes. But I was living a certain life, and in a dream, I was walking across the street, and I kind of seen somebody I had a problem with. You know when somebody is like, you know when somebody's scared of you, but they kind of got a different stride that day? I should have caught it, but I guess, I was dreaming, so in the dream, I was just like walking towards the person, like I slapped them. But then they shot me. And I remember falling back. It was somewhere up in here. I think it was my face. I don't remember, but, well, I can't see myself in the dream. You get my point? I felt the pressure. I've been shot in real life. So in the dream, I'm knowing, like, oh yeah, I got nigga shot me. I remember in the dream when it was like the curtain was closing, because that's what it feel like in the dream. Like, I got hit, I felt the pressure, I fell back towards like a car or something. And then, like the curtains is closing, but you're not closing your eyes. It's just like a movie. Like the curtains is kind of not curtains, but like, you get it? The blackness is just sinking in. And I was thinking in my mind, like, this bitch ass nigga got me. You know how you be like surprised if somebody weaker than you or a sucker? I remember that vaguely. I was like, this sucker got me? The fuck? And it was fading out. Then when it faded out, I still had my hearing, like, in the present. So I couldn't see nothing, but I could hear, like, everybody screaming, like, oh, blah, 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 whatever they were saying. Like panicking, like, oh, man, they got shot, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't clear, but you could hear the commotion. Then that faded out. But I never lost consciousness. You get my point? So like that, everything faded, but I never faded. So I was just sitting in there for like at least 5 seconds, I think, and I'm like, I remember just thinking like, okay, somebody gonna come and get me, I guess. Just sitting there dead, I guess. I don't know. It was dark, I was conscious, but I ain't had no way to move or nothing. Kinda just like you, with your eyes closed, just in darkness, just being able to think. But it didn't feel, it felt like when I was in physical life. I mean, you gotta remember, everything just faded, but I never faded. So, you get it? Everything felt regular, except it just felt like, my soul must have been stuck in my body, because I remember saying, like, why nobody coming to get me out? Then like 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 seconds, I wouldn't know. When you in dream, who knows how long. But I remember I started panicking, like, yo, you don't know what's gonna happen when you die, so you just assuming to yourself, like, did something go wrong with my death? You figuring like, if I die, then my soul gonna leave my body, or somebody gonna take me out? If it don't happen, then you start panicking, because you like, this is real life. If somebody forgot to take my soul out my body, and that's how that work, I'm gonna be here forever. Like, you get it? Dead bodies get buried in the ground if my soul's stuck in it. So you thinking like, hold on. If there is a mistake and I'm kind of like left and stuck in my body and supposed to be taken out, how can that happen? You get it? I'm in my mind like, that is absurd. Like, I could be here forever. Who would even know? I was speeding. I started panicking. You getting feelings like that. Like, then after some more time, I'm like, the desolation kicked in, where you like, fucking cut off from life. Like, I thought I was dead, and as a soul, I was stuck in my body. So I'm panicking, like, yo, what the hell is going on? Then I tried to scream. That's when, the darkness kind of went in my throat. From there, you's panicking. Even I'm on panic now, like, oh, what the hell? And you can feel like, it felt like everybody in life was looking at me. This shit was so strange. I still remember every detail. It felt like everybody was looking at me, but I couldn't see nothing. It felt like cobwebs too, like, but there was no hand. I don't remember like doing nothing. Like, I just remember being like, I was spooked out. That's the best thing I could tell you. I'm not somebody that's scared easy. And scared to death. I ain't never been that scared in my life. And it was so ugly that it stayed with me. As I got wise later on in my life, I kind of understood what that was. I was being shown the end. The ends of the end. Fucking eternity. Eternity just the thought, but you feel me? It's forever till you snap out the thought. And that, I don't even know if that came out right, but I said it right. Eternity is just the thought, a moment. But as long as you in it, like a daydream, as long as you in a daydream, the daydream ain't got no time. Eternity like that. It's just the thought, but it's an ugly thought. Eternity ain't fun when, you feel me? But in any event, I was stuck in that darkness. I felt like, separated from everything. And that's when I panicked and woke up. And I was furious after that. Now, I guess I was being gifted, like, shown, like, if you keep carrying on how you do, this is where you gonna be, in the darkness. I left the dream feeling that way, like I was being threatened. So, I had like a little attitude still. Like I said, I was living a certain kind of life. I had got shot maybe a year before that. How that be. Now, for those of y'all that have near-death experiences, if you had a genuine one, the first thing you would come out of it and say, is like everything's reverse. You get it? You'd be like, Jesus is the devil, and all the religious people, you feel me? They his demons, like, it's all reverse. But let's start here. Mike Hard said it happened to you older. So I'm about to start now. I'm gonna read your question. I wasn't older when it happened to me. It happened to me when I was like 23. I got shot, stabbed, all that stuff before 21. I was living a certain lifestyle. But I started young, I guess you could say. I had my daughter when I was 19. She was alive when I got shot. Her and her mother picked me up from the airport. I was in a wheelchair. I had escaped from the hospital and whatnot. I ain't had no ID or nothing. I told the airport people I got mugged. I was visiting New York and got mugged. I'm trying to escape the hospital because they trying to lock me up. So I wound up getting up out of there and getting to Atlanta. Then I went to the hospital in Atlanta. And they called the cops. I ain't think of that. You gotta remember, I'm young. I'm like 21. So that's when I learned, like, get shot and go to the hospital in another state. First thing they gonna do is call the cops. And then they gonna check like anything happened anywhere else. Cause I'm coming in there with like a 2-day-old bullet wound. So they like, when did you get shot? I'm like, I don't remember. I don't want to be like just now because I don't know what just happened in Atlanta. And I don't want to be like 2 days ago. So I'm like unresponsive. You get my point? But I'm saying that so you could grasp. I was young. Like, I wasn't no older than 23 when I had the experience, the dream. Oh my God, Salam. Like I said, I was maybe no more than 23 at the time when I had the dream. It just stuck with me for 20 years. I'll be 42 this year, so that's like 19 years. It has stuck with me that long because that's how horrible it was. Now, and none of y'all want to experience that. Meaning, if you making near-death experience videos and you really didn't have that experience, I wouldn't play on that if I was you. Meaning, you don't want to experience that shit. I'd still be there. Like, you feel me? I can only imagine if I was left there. Only thing I could say is I see how where like whatever energies or forces of hate that work through the physical, y'all get hate filled and it's just like forces in life, pressing themselves against man. Y'all get angry, whatever the case may be. Y'all lower emotions. When y'all tap into them, it allows, dark forces, let's say, to, work through y'all. I say these dark forces like hate. If I was in that darkness for any longer, then I'd be able to I'll know yeah, this is how hate, the force or energy that hate is. This is its beginnings, because when you come out of it, I don't want you to, I ain't come out of it feeling like, oh yes, thank you. I came out of that like, nah, who did that? That ain't supposed to happen. It's that horrible that when you get saved from it, you still don't feel satisfied. You like, no, whoever did that, they gotta pay. I don't know how to explain it. I was troubled. I woke up wet. And you get it? It's the ugliest feeling I can ever explain in life. Meaning I woke up. It's a desolation, like beneath depression, beneath abandonment. You get it? I'm trying to give y'all physicals that y'all might could use. It's like being cut off, where you like, what the fuck? And you get it? It ain't no shit deep. That's all I could say. Nah, it wasn't no, the way y'all explaining it don't sound right. But I can't say what y'all experience. I know for me. And me being the first person that said this, meaning I said it in 2016. A lot of y'all supposedly had y'all experiences before that. But I never heard nobody say this before 2016. None of y'all that's saying it now, I'm sure y'all told y'all death experiences to somebody before 2016. I've never told any other. You get it? That's the only experience I had like that. And it's always the same story, meaning my story never changed. It was dark. But it was like I said, feel like you're stuck in your body. Your body done, so you get it? It's a deep thing. Now let's get to the jewels. He said I was blanking. Shit. Don't have no eyes or no sight like that. Y'all not making no sense when y'all speaking and y'all say like you had the experience. You don't have no eyesight. It's like closing your eyes and just being in your head as a consciousness. And you stuck there like there was no left, right, up or down. It wasn't nothing, like couldn't even wiggle, like it was nothing. I was just stuck, like you could feel the darkness on you, like you get it? I was like stuck in. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You just kind of sit there like you just be like a presence in the darkness, like a weirdo. And that I'm feeling shit tickling my neck. Like I said, it feel like everybody in life looking at you. You don't feel like you alone, like, oh, I'm just here, but you feel like people playing with you. Like I said, when I woke up out that thing, I was like, who did that? It feel like that. Like, feel like people laughing at you and tickling at your neck a little bit, but they not physical, but you don't hear anything. Shit was crazy. That's all I could tell you. Craziest thing you'll ever experience. No, it's not like nothing physical you could think of. It's not like being buried alive. If you was buried alive, you still got like a hope. Be found. This shit was like nothing, like hopelessness. Like if you be like depressed, like I'm gonna kill myself. Beneath that, like a hopelessness I can't even explain. It don't even exist. It's like a desolation. It ain't just being in the darkness. You feel like you through, but you just there. You get my point? You don't feel like you done. You just feel like you cut off. That's the only thing I felt like. I'm cut off, man. I felt like I ain't. Why me? I'm just a cute kid. Why would who want to do this? I don't know how to explain it, but it ain't like y'all. It ain't like y'all explaining it. It's horrible. Meaning, if any of y'all experienced it, you'd be like that. That was horrible. But you'd have to. It takes like 3-4 hours for you to get adjusted. I was like messed up in the head after that. I was wet. It disturbed my emotional state for like 2 days. It was horrible. Meaning it made me depressed. Like, but more than that, like a ugly. I don't know how to explain. It's an ugly feeling in your stomach and ugly. Like ugly, where you like, yeah, I hope I never, ever have to go back there again. This shit is horrible. Like the feeling, nothing happened though. It was just ugly. And you ain't never gonna forget it. Like, it was like forever. Like, it was like I was there forever. You know, every second. It's like when people go to jail and they be like 1 second feel like forever. It was worse than that. It felt like there was no seconds and nobody was never gonna come and get me. So like imagine being in jail, if you were a jail person, and they throw you in a hole or something, but they throw you beneath the jail or something by mistake. And you knowing like, damn, nobody's gonna come get me because nobody told them that I'm down here. And nobody ever comes down here. Like that, like a hopelessness, like damn. But worse than that, because you figure you alive, so you like, damn, I'm gonna starve out and die. It's worse than that because you dead already, so you like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I think. If y'all was alive right now and died, then it happened. So you like, I don't even know life. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? That shit was horrible. You can't really scream out because the darkness gonna go in your throat. So if you think you're gonna be like, Jesus help me, then once you get the first out, you like, oh, I ain't doing that again. And it's like in you. It was weird. It was horrible. Now, peace and wisdom, Central Kelly. I swear to God, I look like every person in life. Say I look like Lloyd Banks. I look like Lloyd, Bow Wow, Prodigy, Cassidy. I look like everybody. At this point, it ain't nobody in life that I look like Charleston White, Sammy Davis Jr. Please tell me when I'm lying. Who else? I look like everybody in life. Said now, wow. Everybody in life, blood. Y'all done heard all these. Y'all heard all of these. Every name I named and more. How can a person look like that many people? I look like Rajon Rondo. How can I look like all them people? That don't even make no sense. Some of y'all been following me long enough, you know, like, yeah, you've heard all them names I said. We're gonna come in. See, my breaths look like they smell like boiled rat lips. You look like you smell like boiled eggs that was in somebody's ass. You look like you smell like the asshole of a bum. Nigga ain't washed his ass in 3-4 days. And put your nose 2 centimeters away from it. Let me stop arguing. Now, it was at Jesus Christ of Nazareth is God Almighty. So I mean, that's how I do with Christians now. They'd be like, the Lord Jesus Christ, amen. I'd be like, Asalami. And with my Mexican bump, Asalami, por favor. Get away from me. Salam, shalom, YouTube. Leave. I like you, man. You got good spirits, man. Stick around so we can have a little snap contest. When I'm finished, go ahead and snap on me. I like things like that. Now, let bro cook. Yeah, let me get to this deep. I was reading K Flame comment. Now, a lot of people have their near-death experiences. They say they went to hell. They say it was hot. Hell isn't hot. Come on, bro. You gotta chill out. Let me finish the video. I'll play with you later. That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna still let it in my real life. I'm gonna still let it. I ain't gonna run. You said I look like a Spanish lesbian Uno champion. That shit wasn't even. Hey, make sure y'all all steal that one. That was good. I'm gonna spin that a little bit. I'll change that a little bit. Now, peace and wisdom, Ty McFarlane. I don't want this wisdom, huh? These ain't trolls. These my lawyers. I don't think they want the knowledge. They want to play. I'm silly, man. Come on, Mike Hard. I didn't ask you to play with me. Some of y'all gotta stop doing things like that. You get it? I'll be desperate to be down. I will fry you. I ain't asked you to play with me. So don't. Shit gonna go real for you. In real life, you and your man having a snap out. Here come the bozo. Who told you we was playing with you? I'm just asking you, big baby. I know you like that. Let me stop. My God, scared as shit right now. Play with people when they playing. I ain't big on his snapping shit. I liked him, so I say he could, but that wasn't an open invitation to get punched in your eye or nothing. I was talking to him, nobody else. The rest of y'all could shut up. You hear? Now let's get to the deep. Hell isn't hot and fiery. Hell is like hot ice. Like if you're from New York or somewhere where the icy lady have her little thing, they usually have this smoky ice. And when I was young, we used to ask for a piece of it. And as soon as you put it in your hand, it burned like. We called it hot ice. I don't know the actual name. Maybe it's dry ice. I forget. But the icy ladies use it. They can kind of walk around in the summer with it and it don't melt. It kind of just gas off. But if you touch it, it burns. So this is why if you ever hear like demons in hell or movies or something like that, maybe like it burns. It's not fire. It's freezing in hell. But like whole ice. In that, you get it? You really can't discern the difference, but you can. And so if you lost, hell is after death. there's no warmth in death, meaning death is cold, so you shouldn't be confused. But hell is a frozen place, like hot ice, gassy, it burns. This is what a person should be telling you if they went. Like, hell is like hot ice and heaven is like a cool flame, like reverses. In the reverses, ice is cold, flames is hot, but heaven's like a cool flame, like a blue flame, like a flame you could put your hand over, but it's not gonna burn it. Maybe some of y'all felt like, a flame like that, a cool flame. And some of y'all familiar with that hot ice I was talking about. It's like that. Heaven's like a cool flame, and hell is like hot ice. It burns. You have 4 realities in existence. Let's start there so y'all can grasp this right. My wife beat is a little tight. Getting a little wet, but don't worry, I got this. This nigga talking like he a part of hell. So when you get hit, your body turn cold. Alright, I'm gonna let you go, YouTube Lean. Some of y'all too goofy. You be doing alright, then you goof out. Like a nigga that ain't never had a conversation with somebody before. You have 4 realities. The darkness, hell, heaven, and the light. So you have the darkness, and on the other end you have the light. And then you have hell and heaven. Now the unconscious, this is the darkness, this is the unconsciousness. You could say in perspective to give you understanding. That's Sheol. That's where I was at, in the darkness. Then you have the extension of that darkness, which is a substance. In physical life, y'all know that as the menses substance, period blood, that substance. That's hell. You have heaven, which is a substance as well, that seminal fluid that y'all know, orgasm. Remember, orgasm comes from the land of bliss. Seminal fluid is your milk and honey. Wherever it is coming from, this is heaven. So I'm just giving you that as a reference so you could grasp. Seminal fluid is heaven. Menstrual cycle blood is hell. Then you have the darkness and the light on opposite ends. Coming into life. Y'all are the being of these things. Meaning when you coming into being, you are the unconscious or darkness. You are the orgasm or seminal fluid, meaning y'all was ejaculated out. You were the exhale or the menses. And then you was born out, awake or conscious, the light. Meaning coming into life, y'all are the being of these things. Death is the seeing. In that, y'all will get to see the unconscious or the darkness. Y'all get to see the menses cycle for what it really is, which is hell. Bloody hell. Y'all will get to see the seminal fluid for what it really is. Heaven. And then y'all get to see, life or awake for what it really is. And that's the light, the awe. And so, You have those four realities: the darkness, the light, unconscious and conscious, and their two extensions, which is hell and heaven. And this is your menses and your seminal fluid. Now, if y'all don't stop, I'm gonna block y'all, so cut it out. Now you have those four realities. This is like the comings and goings are the being and the seeing. And when you came into existence, so you passed, you can say you were the darkness, like I said, this your unconscious mind. You were the orgasm, seminal fluid, male or female. You were the exhale. You were, well, you are now the life. You get my point? But you do not see these things. You get my point? Y'all see seminal fluid is just nothing. You see menses blood, nothing. Unconsciousness is nothing to y'all. And awake, our consciousness is nothing to y'all. You get it? Like that. Upon death, you get to see what these four realities are. Remember, in physical life, y'all have the darkness, unconscious. Y'all have dream. And y'all have awake. And then y'all have orgasm. Remember, orgasm is a state of mind, but y'all are not there long enough. Y'all get kicked out with the ether of heaven with y'all, so to say. You get my point? So look at it like that. You access unconsciousness, that's when you sleep. You access, dream, or you could say hell. You access the light or physical awake. In regards to heaven, you're gonna get kicked out of there. Kind of like Prometheus, he stole fire from heaven. This is like a man when he ejaculates. He goes to heaven, but he gets kicked out. Remember, we're not speaking of physical, we're speaking what you is as a soul. Man as a soul visits heaven during sex, you could say, and kicked out soon as he get there. That's what the moment of ejaculation or orgasm is. Him coming and going, like, and come and get kicked out. But you're following spirits from heaven, so to say. This is why it says, we are here because of the sins of our father, or the sins of the father. What father you're speaking of? And so you have those four realities. Now, how can I put it? Of course, the darkness and the light, these is your opposites. Say that's death and life. But in between, you have the heaven and hell. Hell and heaven is opposite, polar opposites, but you get the same results. So let's say somebody have a near-death experience, they get brought to hell. It's horrible. In hate-filled, let's say. When they brought to heaven, it's the opposite. So let's say it's noisy in hell and heaven is silent. But you don't need to talk because it's a knowing. So you know where to go, what you're supposed to do. Maybe you say like, no, I had a guardian bringing me through heaven and showing me what I needed to, but there's no guardian. It's a place of knowing, the silence. And you get my point? You just know. Remember, we're speaking of heaven, so it's the opposite of hell. In hell, they're screaming. I'm not saying they're making any sense, but do you get my point? It's not a place of knowing. It's the opposite of heaven. So they're screaming and making noise. Heaven is silent, but you get my point? Think like your mother, maybe like she's sad, so you know. She don't have to tell you. You have an intuition and a knowing. You know your mother. You like something ain't right with her. Now imagine if you knew. Like, I know what's wrong with her when she get like that. Is that like that? Look at heaven like that. Nobody needs to speak because everybody knows. And it's kind of like physical life. We know already. Think like when y'all got y'all spouses. Y'all be knowing when they aggravated, doing dumb shit for attention, but you play dumb. You want to argue a little bit yourself. So, I don't know what her problem is. You know what her problem is. Cause she ain't said nothing, so you like, I don't know what her problem is. Like that. But not like that, so to say. Meaning it's heaven. So you know, you do what you're supposed to. Look at it like that. Opposites. The feeling of heaven is of equal measure to the feeling of hell. So hell feels horrible. Heaven too. But they're opposites, not for the same reason, but the same results. So the spirit in hell gonna feel uneasy. The spirit in heaven gonna feel uneasy. So look at heaven like this. Let's say you're in heaven, it's great. But you're gonna get the thought like, what if I have to leave? Heaven is so good, the thought itself, damn, what if I have to leave, is horrible. It's of equal measure as you being in hell, probably worse. I'm gonna say that again for some of y'all slow. Heaven is so great, greater than anything you could fathom. In that, soon as you get there, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna get kicked out. The first thing gonna come to your mind is like, when am I gonna have to leave? But it's so good. You get it? It's torture. The thought, damn, I'm gonna have to leave. But imagine if a thing is so good, where you like, there's no way I cannot leave. If I have to leave, I want to rather die. Like that, when you like, I'm gonna have to leave here. A horrible feeling. It's of equal measure as the person in hell that's like, damn, I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Heaven and hell, they tied in together. Like I said, polar opposites. But the same result. That's how life keep going. Nobody can stay in no one place. You can't stay in your unconsciousness. You can't stay in your dream. You can't stay in the physical. You get it? So every day you kick out the physical, go into unconscious. Hit a dream or two, you get it? But you can't stay in no one place. In that, go to heaven. It's quite disturbing. Desperate to go to heaven, ain't y'all, huh? Think on that. When you get to heaven, think about when you have to leave. The place is so good. The thought of having to leave is horrible. Now, y'all ain't probably never had nothing in physical life where you like, this is just too good where I refuse to give it up. In that, you can fathom a little bit what I'm saying, but try to put yourself all the way there, like beyond what you know. Something that's so good, and the thought of losing it send you into a desolate feeling, like a despair. So you walking around heaven feeling like shit, because you like, damn, I'm gonna have to go. Hell is the opposite. It's horrible. Get treated like the opposite of heaven, like shit. You probably have the thought, I'm stuck here forever. It's like that. It's like the same feeling as the person in heaven, meaning the same feeling is shared in both places. And so, but they're opposites. You have the light. So look at it like this. You have hell. The darkness is the end of the road. Hell is the extension of the darkness. Heaven is the extension of the light. In death, y'all will be conscious in the unconscious, and unconscious in the conscious. Not sure if that makes sense to y'all. So remember when I said I was in the darkness, but I was aware, like that. Y'all will be in the unconscious or darkness, aware, and y'all will be in the light or life, unconscious. But this is a matter of individuality and wholeness. Meaning in the darkness, you will be an individual by yourself, cut off. In the light, which is the opposite, heaven being its extension, just like hell being the extension of that darkness I said. Now, when you're in the light, heaven being the extension of this light being like life, God, let's say, you won't have any individuality there, but you will be present there, kind of like in a state of awe, just present, but not free will conscious, so to say, just a part of the whole, witnessing, but not conscious like what, you know my point? Like what we would think consciousness is. Where you're like moving about. Like I said, it's the opposite. In physical life, y'all visit the unconsciousness and it's nothing there. Y'all don't have conscious there. When y'all come into the light, which is awake, y'all have consciousness. Y'all can see. Death is the reverse. In the unconsciousness, you're aware. In the consciousness, or the light, the life, you're not. But it's a matter of the blending, meaning you're blending back with the whole, which is the life. So you can look at it like that. You have those that's going to go to hell, those that's going to go to heaven. And the end of heaven is the light. The end of hell is that darkness. You go through your hell and your suffering to end up in, you get it? The cold darkness, the cut off. I'm blocking all bums today. I'm not wasting my time. But when you're in physical life, like I said, you go into the unconscious and there is no conscious there for you. In the light, you have it. Now you have to remember you're alive. That's why that's like that. Meaning you're in physical. That's why, well, you're in life. That's why you have awareness. When you're there and unconsciousness is associated with death, you haven't got there yet. So you don't have no consciousness there because you're not there. When you die, you're not in physical life no more. Do you get it? You're in the death. You are the consciousness. The consciousness is now in death or the darkness. In that, do you get it? You have awareness there. In the light or the physical, there's none. So let's say a person dies. So all goes reverse. When they come to their body, think like how y'all do when y'all sleep. Then y'all come to y'all body and wake up. The body don't work. So when they come to the body, it's just darkness and them they're aware. Do you get it? When they go into the darkness, so they're either in hell or heaven, whichever one they have. And the darkness being the light. You get it? It's all reverse. Y'all have awareness through y'all bodies. When that's gone, y'all have awareness through the darkness. The body being like an extension of it. Are y'all following? This is kind of hard to explain, but Those of y'all that's in here for the wisdom, focus on the wisdom. Worry about stupid people. And so look at the light as life, our awareness. You come into that and you're alive. When you're dead, when you come into that, do you get it? You blend it in. Look at, I'm trying to think how to explain it. Above heaven is the light, our awake, but this is God. And hell is beneath heaven. So let's say you have heaven and the light. Hell's beneath heaven and the darkness. Those in heaven are going to evolve into the light. Look at that light, God, life itself. When I say life, we're not speaking physical, but y'all are life, meaning y'all have life, y'all are aware, y'all have life, existence. The light is like that. Heaven is an extension of that light, like the physical of it. You get it? So look at heaven as somewhat of a physical aspect of life itself. When you transcend from heaven into the light, which heaven is just an extension, or you get it? A piece of. When you transcend from heaven to the light, then you just merge in with the all. You lose your individuality. You follow? It's the opposite of the darkness. You're in hell, then you transcend into the darkness, and then you are individual there by yourself. And there's nothing, just you. The light is like the opposite of the darkness. You're not alone. You're in the light. But you're apart. You're not like an individual conscious. You're like a part of a whole thing. In that you're not conscious. You're a part of it. Like a witness. I don't know how to explain it. I have to die again. I have to die one more time. I have to figure this out one more time. Nah, but it's all opposites. In hell, the demons are angels. In heaven, the angels are demons. The demons have to work in heaven. Slaves. This is all true. When people say they go to heaven and then people be like, those is demons from hell. They have to work off their sins. In heaven as slaves. They don't get to partake in the fruits of their own labor. You do, like the person visiting heaven does. So like you may have people say, man, I went to heaven and the angels came and got me and they brought me around heaven. Those ain't the angels, those the demons. And they have to serve. They have to do their community service in heaven. It's just a part of the rules. You get my point? In that they have to serve you. You're a lesser. Demons hate mankind. So you get it? This is torture, but they have to. In hell, you have the angels. They're tormenting. It's their glory. This is fun for them. So you get it? It's a reverse thing, but you don't. I guess to the viewer, you won't get it. You say I was in hell. There was demons in hell beating on me. Those wasn't demons. Those was angels. Punishing the bad. It's like your parents, they put their ugly face on and yell at you, but they whoop your ass. You like, I don't even know who you are. Like that. You know how y'all be. Nigga get mad at you, beat your ass. I don't even know who you are anymore. Like that. They angels, but the way y'all see them, y'all like, nah, they was ugly demons, man. I know what I saw. Yeah, ugly demons for you, cause you get it? They're punishing you. It has to be that way. You say in heaven the angels didn't look like ugly demons. They don't nothing look like nothing. And solid emotion and energy. Y'all look like shit when y'all angry. Y'all have a faces fixed. They get ugly though, but it can only go but so much cause it's physical. But just imagine you as a soul, an unphysical thing with an appearance. I guess when you get angry, you get like, you see your true ugliness. And that, angels in hell look like ugly demons. But it's only because of what they're doing. They're enjoying it though, you get it? It's kind of like, look at it like this. I'm gonna use myself. I go to heaven, right? I'm a brand new spirit being brought into heaven. Let's say I get a servant of some sort. But I may not look at it like, let's say I get an angel that takes me around and there's people in heaven washing my feet and, you know, doing everything for me. And I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. Doing everything that I asked them. Bring me to my house. They're just doing everything for me. I don't do anything. I just in heaven enjoying the fruits of other people's labor. All these people that's like seem to be my slaves, even these angels that's taking me around. And this is the people from hell and the demons from hell working off their sin. So you may hear people say, man, I went to heaven and they was doing a bunch of stuff for me. Those is the sinners. They have to work off their evil deeds by serving the good. So it just burns them up that they have to do it. But what are they gonna do? Like, it's either go to hell. They say, I ain't going back there. And kiss the ass of the weak, the ones you hate, the good. It's equal. But they say, I just do that. I ain't going back to hell. And that, do you get it? You have to work off their sins in hell. Those are demons, not angels, but you get it? They look like they need to you. Now let's say I've been in heaven for quite a while. They're serving me and all of that. I get the hang of things. And they say like, you've been here long enough, you probably bored now, you want to do something. So now you can go serve in hell. Like, you get it? I've been in heaven for a while now, I'm like an angel. So then they say like, you could go serve in hell. Meaning you've been here long enough now where you could go beat up the evil. This is fun. You've been in heaven all this time. You're like, I'm a little bored. I had an argument and slapped a nigga in quite a while. I can't have those thoughts. I'm in heaven. But heaven knows. So they're like, yeah. The glory of angels is fucking up demons. You could go now. So you like, oh, hell yeah. High five. This is you. You're an angel in heaven. You didn't know that you can go to hell and beat up demons and stuff like that and whoop them and, you get it? Torment them. So you're like, oh yeah, that sound like the shit. And I can leave, right? Yeah, you can come and go as you want. But they have to stay there. You just go there to beat them up. Like that. You come into heaven, you got the sinners serving you. I guess you take them as angels. Those that come into heaven, they be there for a while, they earn their stripes, then you get it, they can go do their works in hell. They works being like a fun, they get to torment, the evils. Just like the evils, their works in heaven is the opposite of fun. They got to serve what they hate. So, you get it? It's like a balance. Near-death experience or whatever, this is just a dream. vision of a sort. What I'm explaining is in order. So, like I said, you have the darkness and then hell. You have heaven and then the light. All is trying to get to the light. But that's where you lose your individuality at. And you become one with the all. I guess you can say this right before physical life. So you can say at the ends of existence you have physical life fixed and stuck, eternal. And you have that dark unconscious I was telling y'all, eternal. And you have the emanations of the two in between. So you get it? It's a deep thing. Every aspect is opposite, but extreme opposite in that you get the same result. So you got heaven, place for the good, but demons work there, truly. And that you go to heaven, you say, man, it was mad angels in heaven. Those ain't angels. Angels and demons in perspective is the same thing. It just depends on where they're at. Meaning, we think angels are in heaven and demons are in hell. But it's reverse. Demons are in heaven working off their sins, and angels is in hell having fun fucking up demons. So it's like, if you go to hell, you like these demons that's fucking us up. Those ain't demons, those angels. That's why they doing you like that. They're the opposite of you. In heaven, they're serving you when you get it. They're opposite of you. Trying to earn their keep, so to say. Meaning you have all the souls in life. Then you have the angels and demons, which is fixed things in life. They don't come into the physical. They just in their realm, so to say. Mankind, meaning when y'all come to know what man is, then you get it. It's a deep, cold-blooded thing. I don't even know want to say it, but all these things serve man being a glory. That he have that you are a glorious thing. You have to come into knowing. You get it? Meaning, I guess at the pinnacles or ends of it all, then you will know, like, all is just aspects of or pieces of what man is. Man being a whole thing. One thing, but a whole thing. Many aspects, many pieces, so to say. We're going through these different experiences of life and deaths, which are just pieces of our own being, till we grasp. You get it? You see how y'all have like God above y'all. Some of y'all might have like angels above y'all, demons below y'all, maybe, I don't know. Y'all don't have yourselves at the pinnacle. All these things falling beneath y'all. But it's not like that yet. That's why, you get my point? Meaning you haven't come to a knowing yet. In that, you say no, God is above me. There's just one thing having many experiences at different moments in time in existence. But before those moments of time in existence, it's just one thing. That one thing we all are. In that, you get my point? When you get to a place of awakening, you will grasp what I said. Like, there's nothing greater than man. Not the flesh and blood man, but man in existence. This being the soul of man I'm speaking of. You get the soul of a dog, it's a different thing, different sound. I'm speaking of man, that soul. It's everything. It's like I told y'all before, all the animals you see in the physical life, they're just the natures of man. You see a lion, a snake, a rat, anything. These are just the many different natures and emanations of man coming into being. If you look at mankind in the womb going through its trimesters or stages, you'll see every animal that you see in life. You get it? Like that. And every stage of development makes forth a creature, but these are all just the many natures of man. A bear, a lion, all these is just aspects of man separated from man so man see. Same with the flower. But like I said at the ends, meaning in the light all is whole, all is one. In the darkness, individuality. So you could say in the darkness by yourself alone, like the experience I had, that's the beginnings of coming back into the physical. The souls are being ejaculated out from there. In that state, you're like a sperm cell below, just sitting in the darkness, dead, but not in regards to your own self. You have awareness and you're bugging out, but it's all in existence. You're dead like a sperm cell below. As an individual alone in the darkness, that's the beginnings of, you get it? Manifesting back out into the physical. Of course, you go through all we go through. Conception, time in the womb, birth. But that's the beginnings of that cycle all over again. Starting from the atom, molecule, cell, organism, solar body, galactic body, universal body, so on and so forth. This is all the levels of y'all lives. Y'all past atom, molecule, cell, y'all organisms now. You get it? You have to go through the whole. All those levels equal one whole cycle. There's 24 levels, like there's 24 hours in a day. So atom, molecule, cell, organism, 24 levels like that. You as a soul have to go through all of them. And that's one revolution. Like that. Soul in the darkness as an individual is going to manifest back out into the physical, but like that, that's reincarnation. When you go through the whole thing and then have to come back out. A lot of y'all look at it like reincarnation is where I die and I come back to earth. Earth is an organism thing. You have to go from atom, molecule, cell, sperm cell gotta excel. That's how you get organism. You're not going to come back to earth as an organism unless you repeat all those steps. So that's why I'm saying it's the whole thing. Meaning the whole existence is a day. 24 levels, hours. You as a soul still got to go through all of those levels. That's one try. And that reincarnation is going through all of that all over again. Not just the physical earth or what you view the physical earth part that you, not just that, all of it. And y'all have an unconscious and an awake. And y'all ping pong in between it. Y'all not always in the physical or the awake. In that, you get my point? There's levels, but that darkness, that's the beginnings before one is pushed back out into samsara. That's the physical life. Your cycles of life and death. This is when y'all have awake and sleep. This is y'all daily ping-ponging out of life and death, or we can sleep. And then, you live your life, you die. All of that is your cycles of life and death in samsara. Physical, going through all those levels. Now you in the light, whole. It's the same thing. I said, you as an individual in the darkness, this is the beginnings of coming back into the physical. You in the light is the beginnings of you coming back into the physical. So look at it like that. There's sperm cells below, and then seminal fluid or orgasm comes. And it raises those individuals up out of their darkness. So look at it like that. If you in the darkness as an individual spooked out, you have those in the light. They all is whole in one. But it's all the beginnings to the same, you get it? Comings back into life, so to say. And so, polar opposites, but you still get the same results. It's a very deep thing. Shalom, shalom. Can the retards depart, please? If any of y'all have a question, ask. There's nothing more sad than when you have to come online and be tough and argue and stuff. Y'all ever take a time to think on things in reality? Not the trolls, those of y'all that's watching. It's sad, you know? You know how sad you gotta be to be like, you know how bored you gotta be? It's not funny. I ain't trying to antagonize y'all or nothing like that. Like I said, it's sad when you really think about it. A lot of y'all need to keep that in mind when you're moving out and about, you know? You got people in physical life. Something's wrong with their life. I don't mean like the physical aspects of it. Their spirit, their soul, their mind. Something's troubling them. And you get it? The same way you can be trolled online in real life, you kind of got the same things transpiring, but y'all don't view it like that. But y'all do know, like, nah, it's people be trying to act stupid and shit in physical life. In physical life, y'all could discern, like, man, they miserable, they are fucking pathetic. You get it? Somebody trying to bother you and you don't even know them in physical life, you gonna probably blow it off to that. Like, yo, they just disturbed or thrown off. And I don't view it like that with the troll online, but it's the same thing. It's like, you get it? And you never know what people going through, so, because it get dark out here, you know? Some of y'all having a hard time. It's hard to be happy when it's hard. And so, the main thing is everybody got to kind of get it together. In regards to those of y'all that blabber come here and blurt out Christian texts, you have to make sense here. Meaning anybody can repeat words out of a book or something they heard. That just make you look stupid here. What do that mean? Let me help you out if you a Christian and don't take offense. Y'all have a belief system. Y'all have a God that y'all are waiting to come back. But you see how y'all carry it like it's a truth already and already happened? You're not a real Christian. How do you have faith in God and his return, and you're already speaking like it happened. If I tell a Christian, your religion is fake and wrong, they will argue with me that it's not, completely forgetting you're still waiting on your Lord and Savior to reveal himself to you so you do know if it's true. Like that. You see, if you were a Christian, how you got so lost into the cult that they completely forgot that it ain't come true yet. And that it make you wonder, do a Christian really care if they get saved by the Lord or anything? Because according to them, it already happened. If I tell y'all Christianity is a lie, y'all will get mad forgetting, oh yeah, it ain't. We can't say he lying because we ain't even get to the truth of our own shit yet. Some of y'all will be Christians and be like, I don't like him because he be lying on Christianity. How can I lie on something you ain't even get the truth of yet? You're still waiting. I'm saying that so y'all can see y'all are troubled in the mind. You're so desperate in today's time to argue and fight like that. You're supposed to be a Christian and you completely embarrassing yourself, showing that it ain't no Christians no more. It's just a gang of grown-ups pretending. Y'all exploit God. That's all I could say. If you a Christian, my message was to help y'all, not to have a back and forth with y'all. Y'all beneath me. Y'all beneath yourselves. I'm saying me because, you know, we all equals, but y'all beneath y'all own fucking self. So you as an equal, you beneath that right now. In that, you get it? Your religion is the truth even before it became the truth should show you you're a liar. Again, if I have something I believe in, I'm still waiting on the belief to come true. If it came true already, I would no longer use the word believe. When you make the belief a truth, where you're ready to argue your belief with someone, again, if I say Christianity is a lie, or if I say anything I want to say, you can't necessarily say I'm lying because you're still waiting for prophecy to be fulfilled. That part. How you get to the end of your own religion to where you telling me I'm wrong and I'm lying. It's not possible. It's only possible that you a liar and a fake Christian. That's why you jumped the gun like that. That part. And I'm not talking a specific person. I'm just letting y'all know in general. If you follow me, you can see how fake religious people are. They're all waiting for their God. It's a belief system, meaning, you get it? They're waiting for the end, which is going to be the revelation. But they're arguing with each other like it's a fact. You get it? Hebrew Israelites is arguing with Muslims and conscious community people and Christians too. But ain't none of these things proven truths as of yet. In that, you should be clear to see they lies. It's like I said, a belief is an extension of a lie. It's how you drag a lie out for a real long time, because truth is ever present. Truth is in the beginning, in the end, and always present, all in between. A lie is just a moment. But if you could stretch that lie out, then you're powerful. That's what belief is. It's the art of stretching a lie out for eternity, like how truth is. But it ain't truth. In that, y'all been believing that y'all Jesus gonna come back and save y'all since before y'all was even born. Meaning your grandmama believed that, she dead and gone, and thousands of years ago they was waiting on that same thing and they dead and gone. And do you get my point? A lie stretched out for millennia. How that many generations of people die, nothing having happened, and you still have generations waiting? In that, if I asked any Christians, when's the deadline? When are you as a soul going to say, okay, that's that. I'm not with this religion. They don't have a deadline. In that, do you see my point? Their belief system can last for eternity with the truth. A belief being a lie. Meaning if you have a belief system, you have a lie system. That's why you have no proof or truths yet. The 60-year-old lady in church, she still ain't got no proofs or truths or nothing. She been waiting all that time. Again, that's how you stretch a lie out. It's called belief. Believe me. That part. A lot of y'all think I'm making this up. I'm not. Belief was called Belial in ancient Hebrew times. Beliar, Beliar, or Belial, that deity, is speaking of the ideal belief. In a time before a lie. Same way little kids tell the truth. At some point they learn to lie, but before that, they tell the truth. In mankind's earliest beginnings, before he lied, it was truth. A lie is only a moment. Meaning you tell a person a lie, it ain't the truth, they say you lying. But if you can turn that lie into a belief, like a later thing, just believe me until later. After so amount of time, you get it? They fall into the belief and it becomes truth. That's how the lines get blurred. Meaning you stretch lie out by making it belief. The lie is still in the word, belief. Lie still is the center. You stretch lie out. And a person following it for as long as they do, the belief will become the truth to them. So a Christian in the daytime ain't telling you to have faith in God and believe in God. They talking to you like God is real, proven, and whoever don't follow God is fucked. They throwed off. That's how a Christian presented in the daytime. They not presenting to you like this is a faith and a belief, but it's pure. And you know, it ain't proven truth, but we have a faith and we are hoping that somebody's going to save us from these evils. That's the point. But in regards to you arguing with people about it, well, it ain't a truth yet, so there's no need for you to jump the gun. There's no need for you to mess up your faith and belief and hope. How you hopeful and you arguing with motherfuckers? That's the opposite. I'm letting you see Christians is fake. Ain't no Christians no more. The devil been invaded all religions y'all could think of. I don't even know why y'all still reaching for truth in them. But if you are in a religion, you might want to get on this wise servant path, because it's the true path. And so hopefully most of y'all grasp that at some point. All of my books together are about, I have a package deal. You have to go to my website, upscaleknowledge.org. It's crazy. I still be selling books too. You just kind of put some humility in me and some gratitude, because I'll be overlooking that sometime. I'll still be selling books. Did y'all know I still be selling books? That shit crazy, but I wrote a lot. That's what that's for though. Set yourself up to make some things forever if you can. Salam, shalom. If any of you guys want to give back, you can do so right now. Give me a take a restroom break. y'all got any questions. I'm about to wrap this thing up. Hopefully y'all grasp though. Stop playing around with death. The main thing is learn life. Death will come for everybody. Focus on life. Make the best of your life. You're lost in society. You think your life is the materials that you want, and that y'all don't get out and enjoy y'all lives. I'll be like, I gotta get, chicks be like, I gotta get my nails done, and then get it. I better get back in the old school times and wash your goddamn face, put some cocoa butter on that shit, wrap that head in a bun, we out. I'm used to that. Chicks that got natural beauty so they don't have to do all that extra shit. So come on, we gonna go do something right quick, I'm bored. Chicks in the daytime are too much. And the same with dudes, you get it? Y'all don't know how to just enjoy life. You don't always have to have money, and you don't always have to be doing something on Front Street. Y'all are living out rappers' lives and the things y'all see on TV, but y'all are not that. And that y'all are wasting y'all lives away because their lives are already wasted. Meaning if a rapper was true with you, he'd tell you, man, in between the shows and shit, it's a little dry because I'm a star. I can't just go outside like you, nigga, when I'm bored and just hang on the block. And communicating with people is a little strange because I'm a star, so that don't work too good no more. And half the people coming around me, I don't know if they really like me or what. If they want an opportunity, it become a real seclusive life, and they lose a lot of the life. Y'all have the life that the rapper wants. They don't want to trade all their wealth and riches for it, but they do want it. Like, I wish I could go on the block sometime and just chill. I don't always want to. And get it? They want to just run down to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger sometime. They got to send a whole assistant, because if they go, it's going to be a riot. That ain't no life. Y'all just lost in the moment. Y'all not thinking of the normal moments where you like, damn, I gotta run to the store, give me some juice right quick. I'm thirsty. Imagine if you was a star. Like, damn, I can't even run to the store. I gotta send somebody. I gotta trust they don't spit. Because I'm a star, so you know niggas hate me on the low. I spit in my juice. And they get tricky the more, you get it? You get lost into the materialism. Most of y'all need to just grasp you're regular. If y'all stop putting yourselves in debt so y'all can have all the things that rappers have, because y'all are working people. Y'all are buying cars, but y'all don't have car money like a rapper, so y'all are putting yourselves in debt to have them. But that's not your life. You have a regular fucking boring life where you wake up every day and go to work. That part. Meaning the regular common working person is throwing their life away, or whatever fun they could have in life, because they're up to their eyelids in debt trying to fulfill a lifestyle they seen on TV. You get my point? Meaning y'all have the pride of the rappers and stars y'all see on YouTube and TV, but y'all don't necessarily have their life or their means. Put yourself in debt. Do you get my point? Meaning the society standards that this generation lives by, you'd have to be a famous rapper to fulfill it. In that, do you get my point? Most of y'all in this generation ain't got nothing. And this is why the envy and the angers and all of that is so high. Because y'all feel like, man, I'm gonna be a bum if I don't got this and that. Make sure you got income coming in, and you make sure you got time to do some things that's fun, and you make sure you got a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? A nice crowd of people that are not too shallow-minded, and they still don't mind getting out there and doing things. I gotta find me a crowd like that myself. I don't want to hold you. I gotta find me like a weekend crew that don't mind going roller skating one weekend, and we all just come together, maybe 6 deep or so. I don't like big crowds of people, but like 6 people. That's my max. And 6 people, we get together, go roller skating one week. Maybe the next week we go mountain climbing. Get to the top of the mountain and pop a bottle or something. You get it? Like that. Good casual fun ain't gonna break your pockets. You can still have hella fun, and you get my point? It's a deep thing. My hat is not big. In New York, we don't bend the brim. You get it? I don't want to bend it now, but my hat is not big. We just don't bend our brim. We actually bend it the other way. We keep it straight. That way I could sit it on my head like that if I want. I could drop it all the way. Simple. Some of y'all live in the back alley of a town. Stop acting like you know anything about fashion. Salam shalom. Except I'm a GD. 40 something years old, champ. If you know any 40 something year old GDs, you should feel sorry for them. It's a deep thing. Tyler, great beat. Ain't nothing goofier than another nigga looking at another nigga. You thought I bought this hat for niggas? You thought I bought this hat for you, homo? That part. Y'all be so lost in y'all envy in low places. Y'all be putting yourselves in the most simple-minded positions. You a man. Don't ever watch no man in no way like that. Meaning in the daytimes, y'all be quick to talk about men clothes and stuff. A man should never be looking at a man to where he get to that point. That's when you spiced out. Keep them eyes on the chick. Y'all actually think y'all be getting me mad when y'all troll. I'm grown. Why would you think some stupid, dumb shit will make me mad? I just don't mind cursing niggas out when they clowned out. Y'all are bozos in that way, meaning when y'all checked. You get it? You like a kid. You think we both having to play back and forth. It's like y'all got that narrative where y'all say like, Solid's all about that money. Y'all associate me with money and things like that. But if I remind y'all and say, man, for 2 years y'all was calling me a beggar, and y'all really only got that narrative from when I checked that shit finally and pulled out 10 grand out my pockets and said, you a fucking bum, and I've been had money, nigga, and I just like sitting by the river. I ain't lost like y'all where I got to have 10 in my pocket and then running around. I've been getting money and I've been buying shit in that. I'm just kicking back. Besides that, I'm older. That part. Your parents probably got 10 grand too. It's just in the bank. Mine's in both. Pocket, sock, the bank, fucking under the couch, everywhere. You never know, like you never know, like you got might lose my socks. I don't know. But y'all perspective be thrown off. You get my point in that. Y'all have that narrative now. So it's all about money. The money thing came from y'all carrying on for 2 years calling me a beggar. I thought y'all was just doing that like cross psychology games. You get my point? Where you're like, you don't want to give back or pay. So you like, he begging, hopefully not be like, oh, I ain't going to ask y'all to do nothing no more. Nah, fuck that. Give back. But then I was doing a video and one of y'all said, yo, he broke sitting by the river. That's when I said, oh, they really believe like this beggar thing. I thought they was just using it to get out of giving back. But once I came familiar with that, oh, they really think I'm broke. I don't know what the fuck they talking to. That's how that happened. Other than that, that would have never happened. Now y'all feel like shit when it happened. And so do you see my point? Y'all completely forgot, oh yeah, we was trolling him for 2 years. That's why we butthurt now. Talking about this nigga in money environments and shit like that. And that ain't got nothing to do with who he is. We just got checked because we kept carrying on about he broke. That part. Y'all about money. That's why you get it. Y'all skipped over all of that shit. But I'm giving you a perspective. Y'all get lost in y'all own perspective. And that some of y'all like, you all about money and think you all that. That comes from that. If you go watch my old videos, you're going to see he's still the same way he always been. Is that y'all keep trolling and carrying on, but y'all not built for it. Meaning y'all good to talk shit, but once y'all get checked, then y'all be crying on year after year. And so, convincing yourself you doing something, y'all are children to me, man. There's nothing y'all could do with me. That's why I ain't doing y'all dirty in this video, because I'm already starting to see. Y'all will play y'all lives away. You get my point? You in here trolling, I'm not in here trolling. So you get my point? I don't want to drag y'all so far down into oblivion. Y'all like that. Y'all be playing with people. They handling their business while they playing with you. You just playing. You ain't getting nothing done in life while you just doing that. So you get my point? Some of y'all like that. And that. Try to help get you off your own retard path. Some of y'all young, like I said, if you're not 35 and older, you keep your words to a minimum. I said he got 12 kids. How do y'all have kids before y'all have income? I'm just asking. Y'all kind of weird in the daytime. Meaning y'all be dropping out babies, ain't got no bread. Who do that? I had a kid young, but I had money. Put my baby mom in the townhouse and shit. I wasn't broke. Who the hell is having kids and ain't got income yet? Y'all like weird in the daytime. I don't even get it. Like I said, I got 12 kids. You even got one job. We live in that time. Nigga have 8 kids, but you like, damn, bro, do you even have one job at least? Nigga got 8 kids. You need to look at it like that. However many kids you have, you gotta make sure you could be able to do that many jobs. If you got 8 kids and you know, and I can't work no 8 jobs, then you get it? If the most you could do is one full-time job and one part-time one, then the most you could do is have one kid and be a stepdaddy to another. And be a part-time daddy to another kid that got a father. You feel me? I don't know. You figure it out. But that shit go together, man. Y'all dropping loads and ain't got shit. I don't know who's Foul God talking to, himself or somebody else in the chat. But I'm about to depart. Young M said, what's your thoughts on Palestine? Absolutely nothing. Shalom, shalom. I'm laughing at Ennis. Said, do you believe in stepdads? I'm in my 20s dealing with a 27-year-old. If you young, you gotta watch the older chicks, man. Especially the ones with a bunch of kids, because they looking for young stupids. You feel me? Nigga, they can follow me. They looking for one more kid, man. And you with it. She got 3 kids already. She like 30, 28, 30. You like 19, 20. You like, yeah, I got me own one. Blood, you dumb as... He said 20. He said I'm in my 20s dealing with a 27-year-old chick that has 12 kids and 4 other dudes. I don't have any kids of my own, but she was asking me to help her. She said she loved me. Woo, you sound like a broke bitch's dreams. Like, woo, that nigga jump. This how she talking about you to her homegirl. She said, yeah, I told that nigga I love him. That nigga so dumb. He gave me his own check. He so stupid. I'm that dude that used to chill with the gold diggers. They have sex with me and stuff like that. Sometimes they come to me and be like, you know, he a bozo. He a bozo. You know what that mean, right? Yeah, just hit me later. I'm that dude. Me and the gold diggers, we gotta understand that they don't really play with me like that. They don't give me the vagina for free, no, but we cool. It works out like that. So I know these things because of that. And they're gonna be talking about you later. The chick with the 12 kids, she gonna be talking to her homegirl, the one that got the 8 kids. These birds of a feather flock together. He said I want to leave her alone, but she thick as F. Yeah, you put your tongue in her butt, her groceries. I know how y'all do in the daytime. Grocerying it up. That's eating ass. If you a little older, they call eating butthole. They call licking butthole. Yes, you heard that right. These young kids in the daytime, they lick asshole. They call it groceries. That's food. Y'all what you eat. So I'm trying to tell you, they ain't shit. You grass, you shit. You know? They eat doodle. Don't tell. Said Faith ever said she ate Biggie's ass. And that's why she. And that's why she got the laugh. And that's why she was fucking with Stevie J. I'm sorry, I went too far. Looking ass of a nigga like Big, and I hope she ain't say that herself. That is not something to be proud of. Y'all seen in the movie, but Lil' Kim was having sex with Big, and she was like, "You want to get on top?" And that nigga was like, "Mm-mm." That's that lazy, you feel me? You don't want none of that lazy. Oh, this shit deep. Oh my God. Like I said, people been licking ass. Only in the daytime, y'all fool enough to actually say it. In my day, I'm sure they was licking ass, but niggas gonna lie to their grave. I ain't lick that girl ass. You lying. They will fight you. They don't lick ass. I ain't saying they don't. But you will never hear them admit that. In the daytime, y'all proud. You be like, y'all groceries. You got to know you got shit for. I'ma just let go. Oh, it's still online. She says she licked Big. What would make somebody want to lick Biggie ass? Look at Oprah in her early beginnings. Like maybe you could YouTube a video typing like Oprah Winfrey in 1994. That's the equivalent of that. A man licking Oprah Winfrey's ass. Y'all will do anything for money. Y'all have already come to the conclusion. Any of you guys want to lick my butt? That's what he right. Any y'all out there want to lick my butt tonight? Let me shut up, because y'all are crazy spicy in the daytime. Y'all will, you feel me? Fuckers will email me like, yeah, you said something about licking your butt, Solace? No. No, I didn't. Salam, shalom. Damn, I'm probably blocking some of y'all ain't even trolls. You just a little slow. We live in them times. People a little slow, you know. Now I'm about to depart. Champ, you got the old lady chick with the 12 kids. Like I said, if you a young man, try to avoid the older women. They be looking for stupids. That's y'all. If you an older woman, I'm sorry. You got a son or something, so you're gonna have to tell him this at some point, so you don't have to get so mad. But you definitely have the older chicks. It's the same with dudes. You got the older dudes looking for the younger chicks. These is your losers in life. If you do that, please don't take offense. I'm just you're a loser, you know that. But taking advantage of the young, but That's how you're going to get your life wasted. Meaning, 20-year-old boy, you're going to shack up with the 28-year-old chick with 12 kids, and you're going to find yourself 30, 40 years old talking about, damn, I ain't even had no life. My whole life been wasted away taking care of these kids, but they ain't even yours. So that's when it's sad. We got a lot of people like that out here. Wasted away y'all late good years, you know, messing with a thought. So, kids is a delicate matter. You don't come in no kid's life if you're not gonna be there. So a lot of y'all need to start there. Just because you beating the mama's vagina, if you know you ain't gonna be around, you don't need to like form no bond with the kid. And if the kid already got a father, slam dance the moms and just, you get my point? But how I see it, don't play with the kids. You know, this is how y'all grow up to be ugly adults that y'all are. Now I'm about to depart. I was looking at my comment thing. I'll keep backing up. I'm only gonna let channel members comment. Now, hopefully y'all grasp what I said about the afterlife. Or after death, whichever one you wanna, whichever words you like. All is an experience. So the way y'all are speaking it is not the experience. Meaning it's all about becoming present. So everything y'all do go through, y'all are not present for. Y'all are in the physical life right now, but y'all are not really present. When y'all in unconscious, y'all ain't present. When y'all having y'all dreams, y'all not really fully present. Man don't realize it, but he not never fully present. His mind's always wandering. In that, wherever he is, he never present. He have to either reflect back on the thing later to say, oh yeah, that was a good moment, or oh yeah, that was a bad moment. In the moment, he ain't truly present. Meaning most of y'all have good memories, but in the moment of those memories, do you get it? Channel, this is a channel of wisdom, not a channel for gangsters. Can you get your stupid, retarded self off my channel? Some of y'all dumb like that. Y'all get lost into your own stupid head. Deal with me as what I am. Niggas in here desperate to look tough. You coming in here talking I ain't no gangster. You will get knocked the floor with. I ain't got to be a gangster to deal with half y'all. Now, if you a little kid, don't come in here. Don't come here talking about gangster stuff. Y'all don't measure up to none of that. So, get lost. Gangsta ain't got nothing to do with typing. Nigga, you could spell. You not tough. Shut up. If you could write, nigga, you not no gangster. You definitely ain't. Nigga. You on here typing. So, don't come to my channel on stupid. My channel got to do with wisdom. It don't got nothing to do with none of the dumb narratives y'all have lost y'all own selves in. If you feel like I thought you was gangster, you watch your mouth and you won't get chumped the fuck off in here. Like a bunch of niggas before you. And when you get chumped the fuck off, if you want to feel like, oh, you think you gangster now, when you feel like shit, that's on you. You want to come in here playing money games, calling me broke, belittling me? I'm going to back 10 grand out. I'm going to make you feel like shit beneath what you could fathom. And you could run around telling people whatever you want. He all about money, blah, blah, blah. You could leave out all the parts you want. Once I'm done with you, as long as you feel like shit is all I care about. And so for those of y'all that's watching, all these false dumb narratives got to do with niggas getting checked. Because the little kids be carrying on like they retarded. And so, watch y'all mouths, because y'all the ones be getting hurt at the end. When you're carrying on year after year, still trying to prove yourself. Or make some point. And carry on if you want. keep carrying on. I'm gonna hurt one of y'all feelings beyond what you could fathom. And so if you come in here, I'm a wise servant. I don't have nothing to do with money, stupid material talks. I don't have nothing to do with gangster tough talks. I wouldn't know if you any of y'all is measuring up to me in that anyway. Meaning when I was in the streets, a gangster, you wouldn't, your lips would have been closed like they are now. I'm wise. My channel got to do with scholarship, science, philosophies, things of wisdom. If you get out of pocket with me, you're going to get yourself checked. Your feelings going to be quite hurt. You're going to find yourself carrying on like the rest of the bozos, you know? Where you're running around trying to convince people this narrative or that narrative. And so if you've been following me long enough, and you kind of falling into the ego thing and all those narratives, you better stop overlooking certain things, because that's how that happened. I mean, a lot of y'all be falling into that, but you're not looking at that part. How for 2 years y'all was trying to belittle me, and you got crushed out and you felt like shit, and then you just pushed that part away. But if you include that part, then it all makes sense. You say, okay, maybe he don't got ego. Maybe I did get lost and truly did forget we was disrespecting this nigga like that. And so when he went hard on us, we need to get up off it. Y'all keep carrying on like dummies, not grasping the point. Once somebody check you, that means you don't measure up. That means your information is inaccurate, your perspective is inaccurate, or whatever the case. But you gotta tighten up from there. You don't keep carrying on like a retard. And this is most of y'all problem. Be all lost in your own dumb mind, you get my point? Overstepping your bounds with people you not built to. And so that's the only reality all of y'all should get coming here. Y'all are not built to be trying to play with me in no way. Whatever perspective you got of me, you could just chuck it away. None of y'all built to play with me. None of y'all stronger than me. None of that. I'll be crumbling y'all. And so whatever perspective you got, adjust it. I'm a little nigga that's mad strong. I'm further along than most of y'all and respect it and coming here to get wisdom. Outside of that, y'all can't do nothing with me. And that should be clear as day at this point. And so why are you still carrying on? Meaning whatever perspective you got, you can't stand on it. I will pull up and do you awful. That's just the real reality of shit. That part. You coming here talking about gangster, so you must think I'm some sucker or I ain't gangster. You wouldn't last. That's the real reality. I've been here for like 8 years now. That part. Y'all not built. And so stop trying it. That's what that means. It don't mean, oh, let me keep trying. It means you overstepped. You had the wrong perspective or something, but get it together. And don't carry on like somebody that lost that's trying to get a win once. I'll give you a win. It's gonna make you feel better. But the reality's the reality. So some of y'all need to come in here when you're a little older. Some wisdom, Tyler B. I remember you, man. All that name. When you die, there's new realms for you to enter. You will not be consumed by darkness. You are the light. Prepare for your new life. You fall into unconsciousness every day. That's the darkness. So whatever you blabbering to people got to do with, you know, what you want things to be. Again, you said, hey, you ain't gonna go into no darkness. Well, then why do you go into the darkness every night? That part. Everything in all of existence already happened in one day. If you've been alive for one day, you already experienced everything in eternity. It's just up to you to open your eyes and become aware of that. And so anything you want to know about any aspect of life, eternity, anything, it already happened in one day. You just don't understand. And so you get my point? The darkness, the light, all of that's real. Y'all are simultaneously going into these places and realms, and now it's just no awareness. Meaning the 4 realities I gave y'all, Thank you. I hope you a girl, cause some of y'all spicy, but champ, you heard what I said. Some of y'all carry on beyond the point. You go into unconsciousness when you go into sleep. That is a darkness. If you talking about physical life, you ain't physical sleep. So shut the hell up and learn. Or you can just convince yourself whatever you want. You are the light and you going into the light. Cool, beautiful. That part, I'm a priest. I wouldn't care what you is. You ain't nothing but a dick sucker here. You could be the Pope that's in Rome. I'd slap the shit out of you. I said what I said, nigga. Y'all be throwing around titles and labels like that shit means something outside of your goofy environment. That's like a Catholic priest telling me I'm a priest. Bitch, do this look like the church, nigga? You ain't nothing but a victim here. Some of y'all need to grasp that. Real wisdom ain't got nothing to do with y'all cowardice and trying to manipulate people and convince people. That's the best y'all got. Y'all come here trying to convince me lesser shit. Blood, get lost. Shut the fuck up. You a lesser, that's that. I tell a Pope that shit. You a old bitch. I will beat your ass and every nigga in life I know on a one-on-one to dust you the fuck off, nigga. If you don't get lost, this is not the church. This ain't Rome, Italy. Y'all really be getting lost in y'all little goofy environments. Y'all think that shit real. Y'all think y'all titles mean something. It only means something to those that it means something to. Outside of that, you got real life. In real life, a wise man ain't nothing y'all is. Y'all are just groomed and programmed. A priest included. A wise man ain't none of that. A wise man completely free and everybody in life know goddamn well not to ever try his hand on no kind of like programming. That's what a wise man is. A strength that you know not to fucking try. And it wouldn't matter what label you got. A wise man is above and beyond labels. I wouldn't care if you was the president. I'd tell the president of the world, you a bitch. He'd probably get me assassinated. But he's still what I said. We gonna cut corners around that? Y'all cannot stand on y'all own feet. Once I see that, you're not wise, you're just weak. That's that. Like I said, wisdom is a strength. How the mind get raised to a glory, but you get it? Still dependent and crying and trying to convince people. When you dealing with the truth, you ain't gotta convince nobody nothing. They gonna live whatever you say. Whatever I said is in reality and y'all have to live it. I say the darkness, y'all go into the darkness every night. I ain't gotta convince you nothing. You just have to become aware. And life is that. Y'all go through a lot. All these days, all these hours, minutes, seconds, all that. Y'all living that all repeatedly, till you become aware. Should we even think? You have to think, but you want to control your thoughts. Most people don't think, they just get bombarded by their own thoughts. They don't understand how things work. So, you get bombarded by their thoughts take them wherever it do. Next thing you know, y'all doing physical acts y'all don't necessarily want to, or that you gonna regret later when you get, the repercussions for it. And so it's good to think on your own thoughts. Y'all taking a lot of people's perspectives, y'all taking a lot of people's ideals, and those is all the voices in your head you need. That's how y'all get indecisive and all that extra other stuff. You get negative thoughts out the blue. Because of that. I'm taking other people's brain, mixing it with your own. Now I'm about to depart. Hopefully you guys grasped. This goes a little bit deeper, but I don't suppose y'all ever gonna get the deeps. Have the maturing mind. Some of y'all can get one-on-one studies on certain topics you may have heard that you like. Visit the website. subscribe. Salam.